I call it the dark ages of Ayurveda. Yes, so Ayurveda has sort of gone through this dark age period where the practices of Ayurveda, the ecosystem of Ayurveda, the institutions of Ayurveda, sampradayas in Ayurveda that existed, most of them don't exist anymore. A lot of the texts of Ayurveda have been lost or eliminated or out of practice. That has severely impacted the body of knowledge, its practice, its upgradation, its usage. So that dark ages have sort of diminished the potency, the impact, the usage which Ayurveda or the adoption that Ayurveda had in the community. Also, as the modern education advent happened and modern medicine picked up relevance and prominence, the Ayurvedic physicians who were even getting trained in Ayurveda did not have many opportunities to go out. For the longest time, most Ayurveda graduates and practitioners would go out and practice modern medicine or practice a mixed pathy, which is Ayurveda, some Ayurveda and some allopathy. So the practice kind of got lost, it got mixed, it got diluted, adulterated. And Ayurveda developed this perception with the common user, saying कि हाँ कुछ तो है, नीम हकीम वैद्य जी के पास जाएंगे. It got that perception of being a lower science. तो एलोपैथी भी लुक एट, हाँ ये तो कुछ तो साइंस है, इसमें सब टेक्नोलॉजी लगा है, डायग्नोस्टिक्स लगा है, इतना रिसर्च हुआ है. आयुर्वेदा हाँ कुछ जड़ी बूटियां हैं, तेल है, इट्स अ लो साइंस. हमारे घर में भी है, हमारे मसालदानियों में है. It's a lower science. That's the perception generated. And very importantly, for the end user, it was the choice of last resort or no resort. तो हम जब प्रॉब्लम हुआ तो पहले मॉडर्न मेडिसिन डॉक्टर के पास गए, वहां पर ट्राई करा, कुछ होम रेमेडी ट्राई करा. जब कुछ नहीं हुआ, डॉक्टर ने बोला जी अभी कुछ नहीं हो पाएगा या आराम नहीं आया, तब हम बोलेंगे चलो वैद्य जी को भी दिखा लेते हैं. तो मोस्ट पेशेंट्स और मोस्ट पीपल अप्रोच आयुर्वेदा एज द ऑप्शन ऑफ लास्ट रिजॉर्ट और नो रिजॉर्ट. जब कुछ नहीं बचा तो आयुर्वेद भी ट्राई कर लेते हैं. For the longest time, we called it the alternative medicine. Modern medicine is about 250 years old, and for thousands of years before that, people were practicing medicine in one form or the other. If there is anything in the longer term frame, modern medicine came in as an alternate. But we were very happy to marginalize it as the alternative medicine. We viewed it like that. The government viewed it like that for the longest time, and thereby, as an outcome, there were no upgradation. There was no quality talent coming into the sector. And I'm talking for the bulk of the nation. Yes, there were pockets that had an unbroken chain of practice and still qualitative practicing were happening, but by and large. And what that resulted in was Ayurveda became lost somewhere, or it got diminished to some sort of घरेलू nuskhe practice. Yeah, I will try something. If it doesn't work, I will always try with a pinch of doubt in my mind. कि हाँ ले लेते हैं, पता नहीं असर करेगा कि नहीं करेगा. The reason why IKS is happening, all of you are here, we are talking about it, is there is a definite rise. There is a rise of people wanting Ayurveda, people wanting access to Ayurveda. We've seen this even with the patients who are approaching us for the treatment and in general. Why is that happening? One, globally, there is a trend, right? There is a trend towards natural, organic, back to the roots, safer options, safer alternates. As the trend grows globally, people are looking for natural options, safer options for their healthcare. Also, what somebody was mentioning here, for their beauty care, skin care. They want to look at products which are maybe natural in their outcome. On the back of that trend, Ayurveda has seen prominence. We have all seen that metabolic lifestyle disorders are growing very, very rapidly. I am sure you will have somebody in the family or in the immediate circle of yours who's got either diabetes or blood pressure or joint pain or eczema, psoriasis. They've become common. 25, 30 years ago, maybe they were not that common. Today, they are in every household. And because there is very little long-term impact that modern medicine is able to show in such disorders, people are looking out for options. And Ayurveda features as one of the options that they look out for. That's another thing. Correct. The people are also starting to figure out that long-term usage of modern medicine leads to many, many, many side effects. So even if they're able to manage their, say, their sugar levels, eventually it starts impacting the kidneys, or it will start impacting the eyes, or their general body vitality, and thereby they want to choose options and look for other options. Obviously, as since the Ministry of Ayush has been set up, there is a specific focus on all Ayush systems. The International Day of Yoga being celebrated brings in a lot of focus. National Ayurveda is now being celebrated. Many things that the government is also doing at a national and international level is bringing focus to Ayurveda. And unfortunately, the world was hit with COVID. But one key learning that people came out with after going through the last 2.5, 3 years of the pandemic is one, only taking a pill is not a solution to health. And two, health is beyond disease. You need to build immunity, you need to take care of your health and not just wait for an accident to happen and then we'll see what to do. So, COVID has sort of also changed the mindset of people towards how they look at health.